The folks living in Teslin are really the experts. They're the ones that understand the land and the vulnerabilities. We worked with Forest Management Branch and with the Climate Secretariat's office in devising a way to put in a proposal that would allow us to approach research from what I call a community-directed perspective. One of the basic principles is that every community is different, and so the challenges are going to be different here, as are the solutions. Teslin is somewhat unique in Yukon in terms of fire history, and they really do have an emerging threat for both the community and the larger traditional territory, the possibility of catastrophic fire.
With changing climate, sometimes it brings on more drier conditions, which would affect the forest. Sometimes it just brings on unpredictable conditions, such as lightning, which would affect fires in the area. So that was a concern of the folks in Teslin.
The focus really is on a whole bunch of integrated values, but at the top of the list really is visualizing as best we can where the risk is on the landscape in terms of fire.
Right here we have, this is a C3 fuel type, so mature pine. And we're cross-referencing what we see on the ground with what the vegetation resource inventory is telling us. Burn P3 is a landscape level modeling program, and it simulates multiple wildfires on the landscape.
Modeling fire risk in the traditional territory, we discovered that there are really 4 areas in this very large traditional territory that have what appear to be pretty high fire risk.
It's not just the town itself, but there's cultural and wildlife values that members of the community will have an interest in. So that'll factor into the analysis of which areas are higher risk as well.
There is a lot of fuel type, forest type that would support aggressive fire behavior in the traditional territory. The question really isn't a matter of if there's going to be a fire here, but when. And with the uncertainty of climate change, that could really occur anytime or 50 years from now. What we hope to generate from this project moving forward is some information that would be the beginning of a framework for community-directed research.
Some of these general processes could be applied to other communities in the north and other communities in the Yukon.